Yo, what is up, little pimps, and welcome back to another Fortnite video. In today's video, we're going to be showing you guys how you guys can get easy wins even when you guys are really bad at building. So obviously, if you guys have clicked on this video, you guys may be noobs and you don't know how to play the game, or the building might just be difficult for you. And we're basically going to be teaching you guys how you guys can get these wins without being any good at building, because I know personally for me, I'm not like a super pro builder. I don't play enough to be really good at building. I've seen people that are just like extremely good at building. They're able to edit stuff fast, and we're basically going to be showing you guys how you can build little builds that are going to help you guys and basically don't have to edit anything either, and still be able to kill people and still be able to get wins even if you get paired up against people that are really good at the game. So what we're watching right now is some background gameplay of a win I got maybe a week or two ago. And basically I ran into just a lot of the people in this game were pretty noobish, but there is an event where we do run into people that are pretty good at building, are able to edit fast, and are just overall good players. And one of the things that I noticed that probably helps out most when it comes to building and getting into build fights with people and you aren't very good at building, one of the builds that you guys want to know, or make sure you do know, or have your settings set to at least, is Builder Pro. And you want to make sure that the Builder Pro is set to immediately. So as soon as you tap that, whatever you want to place, stairs, floor, or a wall, you want to make sure that it's instantly, so you don't have to double tap it. If you guys don't know what setting I'm talking about, we will link a video down in the description below so you guys can check that out and understand more or less what I'm talking about. But basically, you want to make sure you know how to build. The three number one things that you're going to need to learn how to build is floor, stairs, and then a wall. Basically, those are the only builds that you guys are going to need as far as this. And you guys are pretty much not going to need to edit anything either. If you do know how to edit, then it'll be helping you more, but if not, then you don't have to worry about it. So basically, once you guys do come up to a player that is good, one of the builds that you guys are familiar with, or majority of people are familiar with, is a double ramp. That is something that'll help you get closer to somebody. Doesn't really take that much time to build and is not that difficult to build. Basically, you just place two ramps next to each other and you just go back and forth. It's something really easy to build. Like I said, it's something that's not going to take that long or be too complicated to be able to do. Once you guys learn how to do that and you get that down, you then are going to want to move to more complex stuff like ramp, wall, floor. Basically, it's like three of them on top of each other, which is another easy one to do. And these ones are going to help you a lot when coming up to people that are really good at building, and it's going to give you more experience. I say just practicing a lot of building is going to help you as well. And these are builds that I'm just saying that are going to be good for you when you do fight somebody, because obviously you do need to know how to build, but you don't need to be like an expert at it. You just need to be able to get kills or be able to build fast enough to where you can get somewhat high ground on these people. Another build that I would recommend for you guys is the 1x1, and trying to do 90s as well. I know 90s are probably like one of the most difficult thing to build in the game, so I would recommend just practicing a lot of it. But if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, we'll show you guys a clip here. Once you get those builds down, you then are going to want to focus more on, if you can't really build those, or if it's too complicated for you or complicating for you to build those things, you then are going to want to move more towards like explosive weapons, stuff that are able to destroy people's builds really quickly without you having to take any damage or anything either. One thing that I do recommend that is probably one of the most overpowered against people who build a lot is a dynamite. The reason for that is because you could spam a lot of it at the bottom, and people who do build really fast will be able to tell you that it's really difficult to be able to, I guess, counter it, especially when it's blowing up one after another, because it's like exploding, and whenever it is exploding, sometimes some of them will get like trapped inside of the person's builds, and then they'll end up killing themselves just by building around the dynamite, which is something that I would recommend using. Dynamite is probably the number one. So if you guys are in a game and you don't know how to build very good, I recommend picking up a lot of dynamite, at least having 2 slots dedicated to dynamite, and then the rest for your weapons and whatever else you'd like to carry in the game, because it is that overpowered. And if you guys could find something else, let's say like a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher, will help you as well. But a grenade launcher is not really an up close thing, so dynamite is going to be more of like close counter. So if you are very close to the person who is building, it is going to help you a lot. And then grenade launcher is if, like, say if they're far away and they're camping in a 1x1 or something, or they're shooting at you from far and you're not able to get to them without getting hit, I would recommend carrying a grenade launcher. You could just shoot a bunch of them and it'll destroy their build and possibly kill them in the process of doing it. And the rocket launcher, I would say, is about long range and close range as well. Just shooting at the bottom of their build or whatever they're at is going to help you a lot whenever you get to 1v1ing people, or in the event that you fight other people that are really good at building. The next and final step to being able to kill anybody who is better than you at building, or be able to get wins when you are bad at building, is your aim. So your aim is probably going to be the most crucial thing when it comes to fighting other people who are really good at building. If your aim is like spot on and you hit every shot, or you close to hitting every shot, especially when people get high ground on you, a lot of the times what they'll do is they'll peek over the side. If you guys noticed before, basically what they'll do is they'll be high and then they'll shoot over the side, pretty much shooting at you with a shotgun or whatever. You got to pretty much predict that timing, and as soon as they do pop out, you got to make sure to hit those shots. Whether you hit them in the head or whatever, it's going to do a lot of damage. You know, the aim is probably one of the best things that you need to focus on, or the number one thing. I probably should have put it in the beginning of the video, but towards the end, as long as it gets the point across, you know, your aim is by far one of the most crucial things, especially when it comes to your shotgun aim and everything else that you do use. So I'd recommend having your settings set really good to where it's not too fast and not too slow, especially if you are playing on console. I know sometimes it moves really quickly or it moves too slow. Recently, Epic changed like the settings and all that. They really messed it up. Honestly, they messed up everything, so the settings and all that are out of whack. So if you guys haven't already, I would recommend checking out our other video with the settings as far as console. If you guys are a console player or player on controllers, I'll link it down in the description, or we'll have an annotation for it at the end of this video so you guys can check it out. We basically show you guys the best sensitivity for you guys to be able to use if you guys are playing with the controller, and it is going to help you out a lot. Personally, this is what I use, and I feel like I get pretty good amount of wins. I say I get at least like 2 every day, and yeah, it's going to help, definitely going to help you out a lot. But overall, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did find it useful or helpful, if you guys could help me out with a like, I would really appreciate that. And if you guys would like to see more videos like these on your guys' homepage, please feel free to subscribe. Overall, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I've been Mark, and we'll see you guys later.
Oh shit. Fuckers are coming out of nowhere, man. Yeah.